And I came from South Carolina with these to get him to fix them.
I do. I have personal attachments to my shoes.
He's always been able to fix whatever my problems are.
Well, I started when I delivered papers to the shoe repair fella in Monroe, and it was Monroe Shoe Repair at the time. And he saw I was ambitious, and he asked me if I wanted to come in and sweep the floor. I'm going to be 53 in September, and I said I'm doing this since I'm 10.
With Americans purchasing over 2 billion pairs of shoes in a year, according to the American Footwear and Apparel Association, what happens to all these shoes? For Orange County, New York, that translates to about 2.5 million pairs of shoes. What do we do with all these shoes, besides wearing them? Especially the ones that we still want to wear. In this documentary, we'll be taking a look at one of the few remaining cobblers in Orange County, New York. He can be found in the village of Monroe, a man who's dedicated to his lifelong craft, and his customers are equally dedicated to his craftsmanship.
I've been coming as far back as I can remember.
It's just been a long time. I don't want to say how long because then my age will get involved.
It allows them to extend the life of their favorite pairs of shoes or boots.
Actually, the right word for my business is cobbler. And I'm not a shoemaker, by no means. There aren't many cobblers left. It's a dying trade. People that couldn't make it in the business anymore because of the high price of material, the traffic low where they were, where the store was, and just it's very hard to make a go of it, especially now with the petroleum prices the way they are. Everything I deal with is petroleum based. All the rubber heels, the rubber soles, even leather is done with some petroleum type, of refining. And the material prices have tripled in the past 6-7 months, and I don't see any end in it. So my material bills are like crazy right now. And I mean, how much more can you charge for a pair of shoes until the customer says it's just not worth it anymore?
Since we moved in 2000, I'm a big fan of reusing and having things, if it's a comfortable pair of shoes especially, get them fixed. It's worth it. They're just so expensive as they are. A couple of dollars to get them fixed, I think, is a good investment.
When I'm done with a pair of shoes, I'm very proud of what I do. I take a lot of pride in what I do. And I do the best job that I could do, and I'm doing it so long I could do it in my sleep. I learned from a really good fellow that taught me the business, and he taught me to do the right thing, do the right thing by the customer, do the right thing by the shoe itself. And it'll last a lot longer, it'll give the customer more service, and he'll bring them back to get repaired over and over and over again. And that keeps a lot of the shoes out of the landfill.
He's very good about telling me, yeah, it's not going to be worth your while. Yes, it will. And that's why I come here.
How many shoes do you save from the landfill?
I can honestly say anywhere between 800 to 1,000 pair a week.
What else do you revive and free from an end in the landfill?
Almost everything that deals with leather jackets, zippers. We sew buttons on. We do patches where there's tears, say like in a sleeve or in a pocket or something. Refinishing, I have a fella that helps me. He refinishes jackets, refurbishes them actually, brings the color back and waterproofs them, and they come out really nice. Ladies' handbags, suitcases, handles, zippers, pull tabs, everything that needs to be done on a suitcase. This fella can do, who helps me out quite a bit. He has his own little business on the side. We call him Dr. Leather.
I bring my leather riding boots and my saddle and bridles here to get them fixed. And he's a shoemaker, so he can work on it, and he knows what he's doing. So I figured, and he does a very good job. When I got my saddle back, it looked like I just bought it, so it was good.
In fact, he used to do my roller boots. I was a competitive roller skater.
I just enjoy doing it still after 40 years, 42 years of doing it.
I like Jim. I just have to have them fixed, and he's the only one around, and I keep coming back to him. He's pleasant to talk to. He has my shoes ready, and that's about it.
It's still a trade. Every shoe is different. Every job is different. Every person is different. Well, I bought a new pair of shoes, and I was walking, and I almost fell. So I brought them right here, and he put little rubber tips on it so I wouldn't fall. Basically, that's it. Instead of buying a new pair of shoes.
You go to the dump all the time with all the cans in there. Recycled all the time, and I don't need any more recycling done then. absolutely necessary.
I work on my feet. I work in a classroom all day, so find a pair of shoes that I love and that I can wear all day without wincing. Then yes, I will get them fixed, especially if they look fixable.
I love dealing with the public.
You pay good money for a pair of shoes, and you know, it's good to have them repaired, not just thrown away.
I mean, you have your people that you can never please. So you just smile. A lot of them people don't pick up. They forget. They move away. I mean, I have boxes and boxes that I give either Gary or I give to the Salvation Army. And it's a small write-off at the end of the year, but it's helping out other people too. I mean, I have boxes in here right now, boxes upon boxes of shoes that haven't been picked up for a year, 2 years. And I just give them to the Salvation Army, and hopefully somebody will be able to wear them.
And my sons still bring their shoes here. From Greenwood Lake, Highland Mills.
I have a lot of fellows that love my work. And I'm still repairing those shoes today, 30 years later. The same shoes. It's amazing. I tell them, you take care of the uppers, I'll take care of the bottoms.
I love him. He's great. He's been here forever, so he always takes care of me.
With the economy the way it is today, I think people are going to start repairing more than throwing away.
So the next time you're ready to toss those old pair of shoes, take another look. Could they be brought back to life with the handiwork of a cobbler?
Yeah, we've been coming for a long time. He does nice work.
Okay, now these soles are sewn on with a big machine, which is right over here to your right. That's the Landis K-stitcher that sews on the men's shoes, the soles right on. It took me a long time to learn that machine. That's one of the heavy-duty machines in the shop that you could easily lose a finger on if you slip.